I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, the free, and the home of the brave.
Good evening, class of 2021. We call you Titans, and no class has ever earned the title more in the history of County College of Morris. Titans, a big word with many meanings. Greek mythology holds that the Titans, giants, predated the gods of Olympus. Not you. You're not that kind of Titan. A Titan is also defined as someone who possesses great power or commands expansive authority. Closer, but not quite you either. And yet another definition of Titan is an individual who, according to the Merriam-Webster Dictionary, stands out for greatness of achievement. And that is you. That is you. Titans, you stand out. You have shown us greatness and achievement, and thus you have earned the title of Titan. And yet, I know you are just getting started. Today, your dream of earning a college degree or certificate has been realized. But it is just the start, because even greater dreams are awaiting you. In this graduating class are future medical professionals, technologists, chefs, business people, and entrepreneurs, musicians and recording engineers, future attorneys and teachers, law enforcement professionals, firefighters, psychologists, engineers and manufacturers, videographers, research scientists, and perhaps even a few academics. All this and more is in the class of 21. So much talent and so much determination that I know through this class, through these Titans, our communities, our nation, and our world will be better for all people. This has been a year filled with challenges, sacrifice, and loss. Could you ever have imagined when you enrolled at County College of Morris that a pandemic would hold this world in its deadly grasp, and among so many other things, it would redefine living and learning? To achieve the status that has brought you to this point of your life, you've had to learn more independently than any previous class. And you've had to learn how to persevere, how to demonstrate extraordinary resiliency and determination. You showed us you could be a great self-advocate and demonstrate a level of resourcefulness that has amazed and inspired all of us at CCM. The sacrifice for many of you must have threatened to prevent your success time and again. If nothing else, the isolation you faced made your educational journey harder than you could have ever anticipated. Perhaps your pandemic experience included the loss of a loved one who supported your dream and was the rock you leaned on. We understand, and our hearts are with you. I know those loved ones are close to your hearts today. Last year, CCM said goodbye to Professor Jefferson Cartano and staff member Sue Kuntz. Wonderful people who impacted more lives than we will likely ever know. This past year, we said goodbye to CCM's chairman of the board, Mr. Thomas Pepe. More than a board chair, he was my rock, a leader worthy of calling a titan in his own right. Most of you likely did not know Chair Pepe, but he was one of your greatest advocates. In fact, while you don't always see our board, know that you have always had a team of titans working hard for you, cheering your success and advocating for you at the local, state, and national levels. Their passion for you and your dreams is at the front of every decision they make. Chair Pepe's life is one that I want to share with you in the hope that you may find inspiration in his actions. If you weren't aware, CCM's trustees are all volunteers, professional men and women from different backgrounds who serve with no expectation other than to give back and make others' lives a little better. Chair Pepe served on the board of CCM's trustees, but he also served on the college's foundation board over the years, and he has continued to serve on a multitude of county committees while also chairing other boards such as Norwestcap. In every case, what he brought with him was nothing less than a deep conviction that he could help people by sharing his time, his talents, and his knowledge. He was generous, and his actions demonstrated that he believed in people. On more than one occasion, he reminded me that if there was ever a student who needed help, he was a phone call away. Through his hard work and that of his wife Donna, they were committed to doing all they could to help people and to help this great college. Today, you hold great degrees that allow you to enter the workforce in your chosen profession. Degrees that will allow you to advance to senior institutions in pursuit of additional degrees and even greater dreams. But as you cultivate higher levels of success and achieve your dreams, I urge you to spend your life, as did Chairman Pepe, giving back. Lift someone up, mentor someone, inspire and believe to the very end that you too can make a difference, not just in one life, but in many, many lives. Remember, no one arrives at this point alone. I urge you to remember to thank your family and friends for their support, without which you might not have reached this incredible milestone. I urge you to call or email or contact a professor who has inspired you and made a difference. I'll bet you had many professors like this at CCM, individuals who touched you and taught you more than a specific subject or a skill. People who taught you things and left an impact that will last a lifetime. Graduates, take the time now and again to send a former professor a few lines. Let them know how you're doing. They care about you, and I can tell you personally, few things are more rewarding to educators than knowing their former students are doing well and giving back. Take the time to thank a support staff member at CCM. Our lawns and buildings don't maintain themselves. It takes people who care to do that. Late at night, early in the morning, and throughout the days, they work hard to ensure you have a great learning environment. To the men and women who ensure our technology is always on the cutting edge and support is always available, and our finance and marketing teams who worked a lot of magic behind the scenes so you could do your best. Our virtual campus team, small but mighty, without whom learning during the pandemic would have been a total catastrophe. And our public safety officers going far and above all expectations, along with our plant and maintenance team, by partnering with Morris County law enforcement and emergency management officials to operate a testing center that served more than 8,000 people across our counties and into northern New Jersey. Quiet heroes on our campus, quiet heroes in our communities, saving lives, sacrificing, and demonstrating true leadership and service. So many people, so many you might never have met, all working with one point of focus, you and your dreams. Thank someone in our foundation office, the CCM Library, accessibility services, tutoring and internships, someone in our task department, financial aid areas, campus life, over an EOF, an administrative assistant who became your mentor and went the extra mile to make your journey a little easier. Thank a member of our testing center, a coach who taught you that the real meaning of winning was beyond the court and the field. And by the way, the team that put our 2021 commencement ceremony only had one thing in mind: you. Dear students, you, our Titans. Life offers so many opportunities, but none are as meaningful as giving back. You are rich in talent, knowledge, and ability. I urge you to share generously, as does our board, our faculty, our staff, and the huge network of community supporters, starting with our county commissioners, our state legislators, our federal representatives, our county administrator, who happens to be a CCM alum, our sheriff, also a CCM alum, and all of the men and women in law enforcement, emergency management, and government who work hard every day to ensure that Morris County remains a great place to live, work, and play. A special thanks also to our educational, business, civic, religious, and community partners. Where would we be without you? So much opportunity comes through these partnerships. I know you'll find inspiration in the words of our commencement speaker, Mr. Rick Thigpen. His work and life mission inspire me to aspire to do more for others across our communities. As I often say, we do great things at CCM every day, but we do even greater things with the support of others. In reality, we would accomplish very little if we acted alone, but we truly accomplish much because of the support we receive. And on that note, I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge the CCM Foundation Board for their tireless efforts to ensure we have the resources to make your dreams a reality and to ensure that no one misses out on a great education. Likewise, to our alumni board and graduates, this is a great way to continue being involved with CCM. Our alumni board, who are ever present, and they are themselves Titans. So Titans, today is your day. You've had an army of supporters behind you every step of the way, even if you didn't always know it. You're graduating from a nationally recognized school that is ranked in the top 1.8% of community colleges in the nation. You now join the ranks of alumni, more than 50,000 strong, who boasted they started right. CCM has been ranked for 4 years in a row as the school having the highest alumni salaries, and we are ranked New Jersey's #1 college for associate degrees. You chose the best, you gave us your best, and together we are CCM Strong. I wish you a lifetime of happiness, success, and peace. Enjoy your accomplishments, but remember to give back with a cheerful heart, with compassion, and with the conviction of knowing that even the simplest acts can change the world for the better. God bless you, and thank you for choosing CCM. It has been our honor to serve you and our great privilege to be a part of your success.
Hello, my name is Jeff Advocate, and I'm the Vice Chairman of the County College of Morris Board of Trustees. The Board of Trustees are a dedicated group of community leaders who assist in the operation of the college by establishing policies and direction. One of the most significant honors that one gets for being a member of the Board of Trustees at CCM is the opportunity to speak at this college graduation. This year, since history will record 2021 as the year we all struggled through the COVID-19 pandemic, it would be quite easy to use the conclusion of this major event as the theme for my graduation speech. However, other than to offer my sincere condolences to those who have lost their loved ones, I am not going to discuss the pandemic at all. Instead, I want to highlight today's occasion in a completely different way. Today's graduation is a significant milestone for you all. As I was considering this, I found that the technical definition for milestone literally refers to a roadside marker that lists the distance to a particular location. However, if you dig deeper and Google the word milestone, your research will reveal that and I am quoting exactly now, the word is more often used figuratively to refer to a significant event in your life, like graduating from college, unquote. It literally uses the example of graduating from college. After today, approximately half of you will continue to pursue a 4-year degree, and half of you will enter the workforce. In either case, the degree that you have earned from CCM today is a major step forward and one that will always serve you well. Today's graduation recognizes an unforgettable level of achievement for you all. You should focus on yourselves, celebrate your accomplishments, and be extremely proud in reaching this very meaningful milestone. I am sure there will be many more. On behalf of the entire Board of Trustees, I offer my heartfelt congratulations to you all on this momentous occasion. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I'm Stephen Shaw, Director of the Morris County Board of County Commissioners. Most of you probably don't know what that is, but it really is important right now. And if you're really curious, you can just Google it. Suffice it to say, someone thought that my position was important enough to invite me to say a few words at the 52nd Annual Commencement Ceremony at the County College of Morris, and I'm truly grateful for that. Just as this is your first college graduation, it too is my first address at a college commencement. So please, bear with me. We can get through this together. So what does one do when attempting to come up with inspiring words for a commencement speech? Turn to the internet, of course. In fact, Graduation Quotes returned 61,300,000 results in just 0.59 seconds. So yes, I did go down that rabbit hole of the World Wide Web invented by Al Gore for about 3 hours. There were a few quotes, though, that caught my eye. Some were very true, and some that made me laugh. For instance, there's this quote from Mark Twain. "I have never let my schooling interfere with my education." I think that's good advice, and it's very true. And then there's this one from Ellen DeGeneres. "Never follow anyone else's path unless you're lost in the woods." That one made me laugh. And there was this one from George W. Bush. "Those of you who are graduating this afternoon with high honors, awards, and distinctions, I say, well done. And to the C students, I say, you too may one day be President of the United States." Very true, and made me laugh, sort of. Now that I've dispensed with the requisite inspiring quotes from yesteryear about what the future should hold for you, on to the real reason that I am before you today. Well, I'm not really before you, and since this is pre-recorded, it's not really today. But why should your graduation ceremony be any different than the virtual reality you've had to deal with through most of your days at CCM? So back to the reason I'm here, virtually. I want to congratulate all of the graduates, all of you, the County College of Morris Class of 2021. You deserve a round of applause and much more. We should also extend that applause to every member of the faculty, to the leadership of Dr. Anthony Iacono, and to the Board of Trustees, to everyone in the college administration, and to the families of each graduate for making this commencement possible. And speaking of trustees, allow me a moment to say we are all saddened last month to learn of the passing of Board of Trustee Chairman Tom Pepe. He dedicated more than 10 years of service to this college, as well as many years in other areas of public service in New Jersey. He will be missed. But this year, as we watch 1,292 of you receiving associate degrees, despite a once-in-a-century pandemic, it just seems more appropriate to focus on what you, your families, and the people at the county college endured to reach this point. The fact is, all of you at the County College of Morris serve as a great inspiration to the rest of us. You should be providing us with motivational speeches. So much was put on hold in the world because of COVID-19, yet all of you carried on accomplishing what you set out to do and earn your degrees. You know, some classes have personality, some have a legacy. You, the class of 2021, have all of that and a global pandemic. Wherever you go, it'll be tough to top that. You really should be proud of what you accomplished under the most difficult of circumstances. And certainly, the County College of Morris stuck by you and all the residents of Morris County. From the administration down to every member of the faculty and support personnel at CCM, everyone continued to find a way to keep the educational process moving. CCM also helped our community by hosting and supporting a drive-through testing center in the early days of the pandemic, a walk-in testing facility that is still operating to this day, 3D printing of face shields, and securing PPE to distribute to our healthcare workers throughout the county. I want to thank you all for partnering with the county to provide those critical services. The college also still managed to move forward on expanding its educational opportunities, even as the pandemic forced enrollment to decline nationwide over the past year. With a virtual ceremony in December, the college opened the doors of an $11 million advanced manufacturing and engineering center. The Commissioner Board approved and funded the building to offer students a cutting-edge education in one of New Jersey's most promising industry sectors. By using the latest technology and equipment, the college is preparing the manufacturing and technology workforce of the future by training people for jobs that area employers are eager to fill. So by now, you've probably checked your phone a few times, sent some texts, and made some social media posts. I'm sure you have not Googled Morris County Board of Commissioners, but that's okay. I totally get that. But I just want to leave you with one last thought. Your class will forever be known as the COVID class. I say, wear that moniker proudly as a badge of honor and distinction. You've earned it. So thank you, and the best of luck to all of you. Good night.
Tragedies of the magnitude of September 11th, 2001 are unparalleled in their ability to provoke feelings of emptiness and despair. The County College of Morris Peace Prize was established to challenge students with an opportunity to design a work that commemorates that day, but also anticipates the possibility of positive change. The prize consists of a plaque and a $1,000 award provided by the County College of Morris Foundation. In addition, the recipient's name will be added to the permanent Peace Prize plaque located in our Student Center. For 19 years, beginning in 2002, the County College of Morris has awarded its annual Peace Prize at commencement. Most symbolically, this year marks the 20th occasion of the CCM Peace Prize Award. The Peace Prize is open to all current CCM students and offers an opportunity to create a project that not only commemorates the tragedies of September 11th, 2001, but more importantly, makes a positive statement about our collective hopes for a better world. I very much appreciate that the CCM Foundation continues to recognize the value of the prize and financially supports this effort. Over the years, the winning projects have demonstrated student engagement in a myriad of ways: art, dance, music, graphic design, creative writing, photography, sculpture, film, and the entire spectrum of the visual and performing arts. This year, on the 20th bestowal of the Peace Prize, the winning recipient composed an original musical score for piano, together with accompanying lyrics. He performed and recorded his composition, capturing the emotion and scale of his own hopes for this piece. In the words of the composer, his intention was to create a piece of music that would promote love and peace for anyone listening to or playing this work. He emphasized his desire that the musical score be available for all to play and disseminate, as he believes that the more it is shared, the more the feelings he experienced in writing it would likewise be shared. From my own perspective, the scope of beauty and hope encompassed in the music makes these feelings tangible. I am honored and proud to present the 2021 CCM Peace Prize to Brendan Morton for his original composition, Liebe und Frieden, which translates to love and peace. Brendan's faculty advisor was my esteemed colleague, Professor Dee Mackery, whose ardent support of her students' work is unmatched. Congratulations to Brendan for his beautiful accomplishment in this project.
It is now my honor to introduce to you this year's commencement speaker, Mr. Richard T. Thigpen, PSE&G's Senior Vice President of Corporate Citizenship. Mr. Thigpen is responsible for areas of his company that drive public policy through advocacy. He works at the federal, state, and local levels. He is involved with sustainability and charitable activities. He is an individual who is invested deeply in social and corporate responsibility. About a year ago, or a little more perhaps prior to the pandemic, I had the good fortune of meeting him at his office and seeing the pride he took in PSE&G and the personal amount of pride and satisfaction he took in working with individuals throughout the community to make a better New Jersey, a better United States. His enthusiasm, his level of seriousness, and his genuine warmth resonated well on that visit. And thus, I am indeed very proud that he has and appreciative agreed to come and speak to our graduating class. He is nothing less than an inspiration.
Thank you, Dr. Iacano. Good evening, everyone. Good evening to the County College of Morris, and I want to thank Dr. Iacano and the Board of Trustees for honoring me with an invitation to join you for tonight's commencement ceremony. Congratulations to all of the graduates of County College of Morris. You did it. You're here tonight with your family, parents, spouses, children, friends, as well as the college faculty, staff, administration, and trustees to celebrate your special accomplishment. Commencement is a recognition of an individual achievement, but it's also an achievement that reflects the commitment and success of the entire CCM community. And what an achievement it is. When you look back over the challenges that every one of you has overcome to get here today, a college degree at any level is the product of commitment, dedication, hard work, and long hours. And that goes double for during the time of the pandemic. The future belongs to those who prepare for it. But who knows what tomorrow brings? That's why your personal journeys are so important and so very exciting. One of my favorite sayings applies here. Even the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. That was Confucius. Today is much more than just a single step. It is also a real achievement on your life journey. Congratulations again to all of you. One of you may be the first human to walk on Mars or discover a way to reverse global warming. One or more of you may become a billionaire or the governor of New Jersey, or be a good third-grade teacher or an honorable public servant. Most of you will take on the important and vital work of raising a family, and all of you, each and every one of you, will contribute in ways large and small to shaping the future of your community, our state, and our country. And please don't forget that. Getting an education is one of the most important ways that you can prepare for that great unknown future journey that awaits all of you. Be proud of your time here at the County College of Morris. Cherish the wonderful experiences you've had, but today is not a day to only look back at what you've accomplished, and you have much to be proud of, but today is also a day to look forward. Take these words from an old man as the voice of experience. You will become largely what you think you will become. It's not an exact equation, but do not underestimate the power of your dreams to shape your future. You will become largely what you think you will become. So be very careful about what you think. Remember, the fundamental things apply as time goes by. Believe in yourself. Love yourself. Honor your culture and your family. Why try to fit in when you were born to stand out? Just look around you, even virtually. I see in your class all different types of people from many different places. Men and women, gay and straight, white, brown, black, and mixtures of them all. I am one of those mixtures. All of us Americans, all of us equal. Respect this diversity. Embrace this diversity. Use this diversity to create a better America. Like it says on your dollar bill, e pluribus unum, out of many one. That's our future together. Travel. See the world, and more importantly, understand the world. It's a fantastic education, and there's no substitute for it. And do not forget that almost 1 out of every 4 of us right here in New Jersey were born in another country. You can learn about the world from each other as well, and that's a real privilege. That's a blessing and a gift. It's not a problem. In the words of the great Indian leader Mahatma Gandhi, be the change you wish to see in the world. Lead by your example. Respect your fellow man and woman. Follow the golden rule. Do unto others as you would have others do unto you. And follow these words that have always moved me. Let us judge not, that we be not judged. And never forget that your reputation always precedes you, especially in this age of social media. Dream big dreams. Dream positive dreams. Continue your education. Learn more. Become an expert on the topic of your choice. Be the best you can be at something. If you don't aim for the stars, you will never reach the moon. No giving up. Quitters never win and winners never quit. But remember, for many of you, failure will be an essential part of your journey. Do not fear failure, fear quitting. That is one of the keys to success. In the words of Thomas Edison, one of the greatest citizens New Jersey has ever had, I have not failed. I have just found 10,000 ways not to succeed. That's the power of a positive attitude. Albert Einstein, another great New Jerseyan, said, in the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. Hear those words. Hard work is a part of your future, but that's how you will achieve your goals and fulfill your dreams. And remember the words of Wayne Gretzky, the great Canadian hockey player. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. The world is waiting for you. Yes, you. Do your thing and be proud of it. The world needs you. Yes, you. Your country, your state, and your community need you to be all that you can be. As the great Dr. Seuss said, unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not. You all have a role to play in shaping a future where the world is a better place. Please care about making things better. We need you. And I want to add the words of another famous African, Nelson Mandela. Many of us will have to pass through the valley of the shadow of death again and again before we reach the mountaintops of our desires. That's just called life. Even as you enjoy this special day, prepare for the unexpected, also called the future. Look at me. Today, I have a job that you could have never convinced me in a million years that I was going to have when I was your age. Yet here I am. Thank goodness I was prepared for the opportunity when it came my way, and I promise you I did not see it coming. The same is likely to happen to many of you, if not all of you. That takes me to another lesson that comes from Alice in Wonderland, the words of the great Cheshire Cat. If you don't know where you are going, then any road will get you there. Think about that for a second. Don't stop thinking about tomorrow. Plan for it. Try to prepare for it, but keep thinking about it. Life is about the choices we make. One thing is for sure, you will live with the consequences of your choices. Today is a day to be proud of what you have accomplished. And I will say again, you have much to be proud of. Really, you do. Today is also a day to whet your appetite for more, to excite you about tackling the future with its amazing challenges and wonderful opportunities. Congratulations to each and every one of you for what you have accomplished and for making your families and your friends proud, and congratulations to the class of 2021. And I want to add just one more word, America's founding motto. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men and women are created equal. Now, go out there and go get them and make this a better world. Congratulations to the class of 2021, and go Titans.
Before we begin conferring degrees, I have the honor of presenting the 2021 Sherman and Dorothy Maston Memorial Scholarship. Dr. Sherman H. Maston was the founding president of County College of Morris. The Maston Scholarship, established in honor of Dr. Maston and his wife Dorothy, is presented to a graduating senior with a minimum GPA of 3.5 who has already been accepted into a four-year college or university. This year's recipient is Marteza Hassan. Marteza majored in engineering science and graduates today summa cum laude with a GPA of 3.988. He plans to attend Rowan University in their civil and environmental engineering program.
Hello, I'm Dr. John Marlin, Vice President of Academic Affairs. As we come to the presentation of candidates for certificates and degrees, we would first like to recognize those students who have distinguished themselves with outstanding academic achievement. County College of Morris acknowledges consistent, outstanding scholarship in a one-year certificate program by awarding a certificate with merit for those students who have completed all of the program requirements with a cumulative grade point average of 3.45 through 4.0 on a 4.0 scale. Degree candidates who earn cum laude degree honors have completed their requirements with a grade point average of 3.45 through 3.64 on a 4.0 scale. Candidates with magna cum laude honors have completed two-year degree requirements with a cumulative grade average of 3.65 through 3.84. Candidates achieving the pinnacle of honors are designated as summa cum laude. They have completed two-year degree requirements with a cumulative grade point average of 3.85 through 4.0. Students who are graduating with merit and honors will have the designation of such placed on their certificates and/or degrees. We congratulate them for their outstanding academic achievements.
Mr. President, it is my pleasure on behalf of the faculty to present the candidates who have completed all requirements for an associate's degree and upon whom the degree is to be conferred at the County College of Morris Virtual Commencement ceremony on Friday, May 21, 2021. The candidates are listed here, and I submit them to you.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority vested in the Board of Trustees, I am pleased to confer on each of you the certificate or degree for which you have completed all requirements with all rights, honors, and privileges pertaining to that degree or certificate.
Hello, I am Patrick Enright, Vice President of Professional Studies and Applied Sciences. The County College of Morris confers program certificates and degrees of Associate in Applied Science, Associate in Science, Associate in Fine Arts, and Associate in Arts. Based upon the judgment of the faculty, each of you have completed your program of study for a certificate or degree. So that each graduate may be duly recognized and congratulated, the certificates and degrees earned will now be presented individually. County College of Morris has 3 academic schools, which supervise its programs of study. The academic dean of each school will provide remarks representative of the academic school in recognition of its graduates.
Hello, I'm Dr. Margaret Ball, Dean of the School of Liberal Arts. I'd like to offer my congratulations to all graduates. The skills you have learned in liberal arts, like communication, leadership, collaboration, critical thinking, creativity, and social justice, will allow you to be leaders in your profession and your communities. President Iacono and I now have the pleasure of inviting the graduates of the School of Liberal Arts to receive their certificates or diplomas.
Hello, I am Monica Maresca, Dean of the School of Health Professions and Natural Sciences. We are so very proud of you. You are resilient. You not only started right, but you were able to stay the course in the midst of sudden, changing, dramatic global events that not only impacted your education, but every aspect of your life as well. And you finished strong. Dr. Iacono and I now have the pleasure of inviting the graduates of the School of Health Professions and Natural Sciences to receive their diplomas.
Hello, I'm Dr. Kathy Naz, Dean of the School of Business, Mathematics, Engineering, and Technologies. I'm very proud of all of the graduates today. The School of BMET consists of the departments of Business, Mathematics, Engineering Technologies, Engineering Sciences, Criminal Justice, Information Technology, and Hospitality Management and Culinary Arts. My wish for you is that you continue to think critically, solve creatively, and learn continuously. President Iacano and I now have the pleasure of inviting the graduates of the School of Business, Mathematics, Engineering, and Technologies to receive their certificates or diplomas.
Class of 2021, it is of the utmost of honors that I, Jenna Curran, present the commencement speech to you all today. It has been my privilege to serve as your student government president over this past year. As a class, we have been through the unimaginable, but have persevered through it all. No matter what socioeconomic class, race, ethnicity, favorite color, or least favorite food you have, we all ended up at the same finish line. No matter how you got here, whether it be as an adult learner with children, an international student here as an au pair, or fresh out of high school, we should all be so beyond proud of ourselves. I think we all can agree that county college courses are most definitely not a walk in the park. This has been a lot of people's toughest year, but it is your choice how you decide to perceive it. We could easily take pity on ourselves and wallow in what could have been or how it should have gone, but instead we adapt and conquer. One day, about 4 months into the pandemic, I was down and out, maybe even going a little stir crazy from being in the house for too long, and I walk into my room. Sitting all by itself on the floor was a face-down penny. At first I thought, wow, how fitting, but I decided to take that penny, flip it heads up, and put it on my dresser. Now I've turned that unlucky penny into my lucky penny, and that's all because of my perception. We all may have not done as well as we would have hoped to on that exam or in that game, but we never let that one bad moment define us. We pushed through the face of adversity and accepted others' life lessons as advice. We made it past all the exams and 8 a.m. classes. We made it past the times where we couldn't stare at that computer even just one more minute. We made it past staying up too late trying to figure out the quadratic formula. Or maybe that one's just me. But the point of all this and of this ceremony is to congratulate you all on your hard work and the determination it took you to get to this point. This is also a time to thank those that have helped you along the way. I want to thank all the esteemed Board of Trustees members, faculty, staff, and administration. We've learned so much from each and every one of you, and for that, we are forever grateful. I would especially like to thank my statistics professor, Mimi Purcell. As a pre-law major, I can confidently say that I take writing and reading over math any day, but Professor Purcell was almost able to change my mind. As a student that struggled so gravely in mathematics, you've shown me that anything is possible with a proper support system. Thank you for going over and above as a teacher, and even more so as a lifelong mentor. Professor Purcell embodies the phrase, "no student left behind," and I am more grateful for that than she will ever know. I would also like to take a minute and thank the Director of Campus Life, Don Phelps. No one has kept me on my toes more or taught me more life lessons in these 2 short years than Don. When I was unsure of myself and my abilities, he was there to expand my horizons and supported me in reaching my fullest potential. He was also always there to give us water at the Table of Hope food drives, so thank you for that as well. Now my family is most definitely wondering why I have not thanked them yet. Mom, Dad, that's because I wanted to save the best for last. And my father is one of 9, so I'll give you an extra hour to be with your families and just thank everyone from my extended family as a whole. My parents have raised my 2 siblings and I on the virtue that if you try your hardest and treat everyone with respect, you will live a successful life. You can't take good grades and money into your grave, but how you will treat others will live on forever. I owe all my past, present, and future successes to the both of you. To my beautiful twin sister, Julia, and older brother whom I look up to so much, thank you both for always keeping me humble and being there whenever I needed a laugh. I can honestly say I would not trade any of you for the world, and I love you all to the moon and back. Now I encourage you all to thank and give your loved ones the most gigantic hug because they are so proud of all your great accomplishments. While you're at it, thank the people who said you couldn't do it too, because look at where you are now, and you are so much stronger because of it. If you're looking back on your time here at CCM, wishing you had just done more, just know you cannot go back, but you have a whole lifetime ahead of you. We, as the class of 2021, have some of the brightest students that are destined for greatness. You could be graduating with someone who will later perform open heart surgery on you, be your future children's school teacher, or be a judge for your municipal court. So make sure you give them a smile whenever you see them. County College of Morris, class of 2021. If I could leave you with one piece of advice, it would be to perceive the penny heads up, even if it may be flipped over at first. President Iacono and the members of the Board of Trustees, I present to you County College of Morris, class of 2021. Fellow graduates, if you could all join me in being truly recognized as graduates by moving our tassels. Congratulations, we made it.
I'm Katie Olson, Executive Director of the County College of Morris Foundation. We're the fundraising arm of the college, supporting students through their educational journey. We also run the Alumni Association. So let me be the first to congratulate you as the class of 2021 and welcome you to the Alumni Association. As you move forward, please network with us, link with us on social media, and go to ccm.edu/alumni to learn what benefits and discounts are available to you. Once again, congratulations and good luck as you move forward.
This concludes the 2021 commencement ceremony. Graduates, congratulations. We are proud of you. You have achieved great things at County College of Morris, but remember, even greater things lie ahead of you. Approach the world with courage, inquisitiveness, charity, kindness, compassion, and the realization that your actions matter and you truly can make things better.